I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made a new pick a card read for you. Ring or fling? Is this a long-term thing or is it a short-term thing? Let's find out. Now, I've made 3 readings here. It's a timeless reading. Whenever you get into it, it's good. Each one of them has got a deeper dive to it. That's an extended reading that goes with them. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of these readings, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. Now, you've got 2 chances to win a private reading with me every single month. The first way to enter for one of those draws is to be a subscriber to my channel. Click like on this video and leave a comment. That will get you an entry into that draw. The other way is to get the deeper dive. So all the purchases of the deeper dive reads for these pick a card reads for the month will be entered into another draw. So you've got 2 chances to win. So good luck with that. Now, your timestamps will be in the comments and in the description box below to fast forward to your reading. So all you need to do is take your pick. Which one would you like? Would you like the crystal, and that's out with the fun card? Would you like the flower? The flower is out with the family card. Or would you like the shell? The shell is out with the strings card. Take your pick now. Don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new and leave a comment. That will get you an entry into that draw. I do a energy update every single day of the year, including full moons and new moons on my channel. I also go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show where I give 1 question readings. Now you can book in for one of those 1 question readings on my website behealing.com. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. Any pre-booked readings will be done right at the start of my next live show, and then I'll send you the link to the replay so you don't need to make it live to get that reading if you don't want to. Alternatively, you can come to the live show by finding the next one on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there, and you can book one of those readings while I'm live. I also make 3 of these love pick a card reads a week as well. Let me know what you want the next ones to be about too. Do you like this ring or fling idea? And also I offer private readings from my website behealing.com. So if you want something in more depth, full reading with me, you can book one of those. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. There's various types to choose from. So crystal, flower or shell, which you're picking, I'll see you in your reading. So if you chose the crystal, and this one's for you, crystals, ring or fling, let's find out which it is, the person that you're focused on. So as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. Crystals, that's an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that this is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's find out, ring or fling? This person, is it a ring? Is it a fling? Is it going to be commitment or is it just a fling? Well, the sentinel and to dance with joy. So this is saying the sentinel is about looking after yourself, protecting yourself. To dance with joy, this person could be bringing a lot of joy into your life, but there's a need to protect yourself as well. So I don't know yet, but we'll see. It's got the makings of fling on it. There's gratitude, but you'll be grateful for it anyway. Yeah, grateful for it anyway. Let's see. Self-care, take care of yourself. Tell us more. So tell us about this person so we can see if this is going to be a ring or a fling. Thank you. We have the devil. Could be an obsessive kind of an energy. Could be someone that comes across like love bomby kind of thing at the start, you know. A lot of positive energy at the start, very exciting. There's justice here as well. There's some kind of a balance. And then we've got 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords, right? So I think trying to get this person to settle down and build something within the long term as a collaboration. Five of Swords. There might be a lot of conflict about that too. So they could be avoidant of any kind of settling down. I would say that this is looking very much like a fling, but let's have a look at what these energies are. So the Devil energy, why do we have the Devil here? It can be obsessions, it can be someone who, it can be kind of player energy really. This Devil energy, well, it's out with the Fool, so someone that kind of dives in. I was getting that feeling like it's someone that, you know, perhaps is a lot right at the start of a relationship. So someone that sweeps you off your feet, you know, really romances you, that kind of thing. They really lay it on thick right at the start. They draw you in, and perhaps they'll love bomb you at the start and just kind of dive into it. It might be something that you want to go for this anyway, even if it's a fling, because you do have that gratitude card, but you do need to take care of yourself too. Ancient wisdom is behind that. So what your granny told you, you know, about people like this. Justice, though, there's some kind of a balance here, some kind of a balancing aspect about this person. So if you've been withdrawn, they might be outgoing or something like that. They balance you up. They might be bringing some kind of an energy into your life for the short term, which is quite welcome, you know, that will benefit you. Page of Emotions is something that you've kind of dreamed of too. Something exciting, something that draws an energy out of you that you haven't held for a while. And remember, we are all things, you know. Even like the most introverted of us do have an extroverted part of us. We are all things, human beings. And so yeah, this person might be bringing something out of you that you kind of like, and it's perhaps something that you've dreamed of too, in a journey, and it will lead you to some like inner growth. Yeah, this person could be showing you a really good time, but if you try and tie them down, if you try and plan something with them for the long term, it's looking like they're going to be avoidant of that. It's going to bring the headaches on. Take things slowly. Eight of Emotions, because they'll walk away. So if you try and like to suggest anything more firm, they'll be out the door, you know. So you'll need to take it really slowly if you want to head it into that like longer term kind of thing. But I think pretty much we've got a fling on the cards here. It's what it's looking like. There's new beginnings behind that. Yeah, you need to take it slowly. There's an avoidant. They're going to avoid settling down and planning for the long term. Let's find out more. Ring or fling this person. If you could do anything, what would it be? There's something about this person, hey. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. No, I think there's an answer in your mind. I think there's something that you've dreamed up, something that you want to do. This person has got some, I don't know whether it's something, the job that they've got or where they live. They're going to provide some kind of an energy or some kind of an opportunity for you that is in line with your dream. This might not be your dream person. It's going to be a fun relationship, but they're going to bring something in your life that you have been wishing for. So interesting. So this person is meant to come into your life, but perhaps not for the relationship eventuality that you really want. Go deeper and believe in your good luck. Okay, so good luck, right? It's good luck to bring someone into your life that's going to be fun and romantic and you know, a nice experience, and that brings something into your life that you've been wishing for too. It's not necessarily bad luck if it's a fling, is what I'm trying to say there. Go deeper. You might want to test this person out by trying to go there, going deeper to see if they will, you know, if they've got access to that deeper part of them. I think this person might keep things light. True love. You could fall for this person, though. I mean, with that devil energy, it's very enticing. Yeah, you might feel that this one is true love for you. Fun. Good vibes, totally good vibes, and you could end up falling for this one and feel like it's true love because of that, because of how they make you feel. But just remember, you know, if it's a lot too soon, that's a really bad sign that it's not going to last. grace, go with the flow. This is a gift for you. And mistake. I think if you try and keep it going, and then you try and cling on to it, or you try and push for it to be something more, that would be a mistake. But go with the flow, because this person has got something for you for sure. Let's get some messages out from them. What do they want to say, this person? One-sided relationship. This is a one-sided relationship, so there's more coming from your side than their side. It might be more in their mind, a fling, and that's what they're looking for. I check on you from afar, so they'll still be checking you out. I mean, they do want a relationship with you. There's a third party, but there's other people involved as well. So yeah, this is not going to be an exclusive thing, not for them anyway. What else? What else do they want to say? Get one more, please. There's a telepathic bond between you, so there is something deeper between you. I wish I could turn back the clock and do things over. They don't necessarily do things in the way that they would want to do things. I don't know. I've unwittingly sabotaged our connection. Yeah, this isn't someone that like goes into it wanting to sabotage, wanting to mess things up, wanting to not have a good relationship. You know, it's not someone that's trying to lead people up the garden path kind of thing. It's not that. But yeah, the way that they are, fun, exciting for sure, lots of romance and fun and excitement and new things brought into your life a lot straight away at the start of the relationship. But ring or fling, this one, it's a fling, or should remain that way. So if that sounds like it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get the deeper dive for even more. In that deeper dive, I'm going to go into guidance for you. So what should you do then in this situation? And guidance for you in this relationship, you guys together, what are the dynamics between you? How can you make it work really well? Are there any red flags to look out for here too? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It is an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive it. Now the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder, so do check those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower and the shell. Click on the crystal on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment, because that'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. Good luck with that. And as we'll get in that deeper dive too, that will get you entered into another draw too. So 2 chances to win on this video, one of those private readings with me. But if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Flowers, ring or fling. Let's find out which it is. The person that you're focused on at the moment. Now, as usual, flowers, is going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that this is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So, ring or fling, which is it with this person? Is it short term? Is it long term? Let's see. Or could it be long term? We have some cards, please, for flowers. Ring or fling. Is this short term or long term? Can you give us the clues, please? Thank you. Okay, so first out we have rare knowledge. Secrets. Who knows about it? Did they speak up about this? Are they out like telling other people about this relationship or not? Are they keeping it a secret? There's cuddles. And guardian, they take care of you, cuddle you, touchy-feely, taking care of you, guardian, rare knowledge. But perhaps, you see, rare knowledge, if they're keeping you a secret, if they're not telling, if they haven't told like family and friends about you, sometimes Yeah, that can be a red flag, but sometimes it's just someone that wants to take things slowly, and they want to keep it to themselves first of all. Do you know what I mean? To not let there's certain stages that you need to go through in a relationship. So that could be a good sign that it's kind of commitment, and it could be a sign like that you might take as a lack of commitment. Like, why aren't they introducing me to their friends and their family? Dive, a deeper dive. I think this one's long term. I think it could be long term, and I think the signs that you might get from this person in early days might make you think that it's not a long term, but it is. Dive, deeper dive. Dive on in there. Let's get some more cards and find out. So, Four of Swords. This is resting and relaxing and chilled out and easygoing. Slow moving, yeah, slow moving. That's what I'm getting. Now, you know, if you've been seeing this person for 6 months and you still haven't met the family and the friends, that might have warning signals in your mind, but this person's a slow moving person. Indecisive, Two of Swords, like they're not sure yet. And you know, you just don't know. Like, someone could have had like bad experiences, you know, like they go out with someone, after 3 months they take them to the family, and the family are just like rotten toward them, and they're like, well, I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to, you know, protect. There's a card of protection here, don't forget. I'm going to protect a relationship from going through that potentiality. Yeah, you just never know. So, Four of Swords, chill, relaxed about it, chill out about it, you know. What's the rush? Taking things higher. What's the rush in taking things higher? Let's just cuddles. This person's got a very chill kind of an energy. And I think it's delay tactics, and I think it's a delay tactic because they're protecting you. Feminine energy. They want you to receive. They're taking care of you. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and you know, if they're not introducing you to the friends, I don't know, what kind of friends have they got then, you know? And family, really. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles, so they take things slowly. Four of Inspiration for solid foundations. This is long term. They're clear on that. They're clear on the way for solid foundations in a relationship. And it's to take things slowly and to keep you kind of quiet on the secret, on the down low. The burdens. They've got a burden. This person's been through something before, you know, when they have introduced their person to someone. Yeah, and so they're taking the burden on themselves for that instead of putting it on you. Two of Swords, so indecision now. Especially for you guys, if you've like talked to them about this, like, let's meet the family, and they're like, are you sure? I had a partner that didn't have like the best of families. His mum was great, but the rest of them, no. And he held me from the family for quite a while, and then it did kind of warn me. Prepare yourself for this, Claire. and I get why. Yeah, I get why he did that and held me back from them for so long. So the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is actually going to make you happy, and this is fated kind of thing. They're indecisive, not really. They're not really indecisive. They know what they're doing. They're protecting you. I would say this is Ring. Long-term relationship, changes, a new day. Things will change. These things will change. Yeah. Yeah. Just slow moving. That's all. These things will change. Okay, let's find out more. Ring or fling? We've definitely got a long-termer here. Passion. And if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. So less of the thinking about this, more of the, going with the flow and being in your heart. How do you feel about this person? How do they make you feel? See the bigger picture and take a breather. So give them some space. They're very chill, this person, you know. See the bigger picture. Or imagine a bigger picture, you know. There might be more going on. Whatever the secret kind of thing is, keeping you secret, there's probably more going on. than what you're thinking it might be. Have patience with this person. Slow moving is good. I mean, it's a really good sign for a long-term relationship if that's what you want. Family, you see? Family, I was getting that. Patience, you know? They are gonna introduce you to the family, and you might realize when they do why it's taken so long, because you might be like, shall we not go there for Christmas again? Shall we not? Because that's kind of the best experience I've ever had. Fantasy, mistake, and risk. Right, so you might be fantasizing of like a negative outcome in this, like, you know, thinking of the worst case scenario. But I would take the risk. I would take the risk with this person. I think it's going to be worth it. Let's get some messages out from them. What do they want to say? What do they want to say? I feel terrible for hurting you. So they might be well aware that keeping you a secret is hurting you. They feel bad about that, but they'll still protect you. What else do they want to say? There's so much I want to tell you. And you make me want to be a better person. Nice. Yeah, I do feel like this person has got long-term plans with you. Divine counterpart, for sure. There's a strong connection with you and this person. I wish you were here with me. I act like I don't care when deep down I really do. So this person is just taking things slowly and trying to kind of hold back a little bit to slow things down, so it's got the firm foundations. This person's in it for the long term, I would say. So if that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, you want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more, and let's see if it can work out, if this really is a compatible relationship, because there's good intentions going on here, is what it feels like. So in that deeper dive, in that extended reading, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So what should you do then? And guidance for you in this relationship, you guys together, what are the dynamics between you? How can you make it work really well? Are there any red flags to look out for in this? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive it. Now the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder, so do check in those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Click on the flower on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click on that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment, because that will get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. So good luck with that. And as we'll get in that deeper dive as well, that'll get you an entry into the other draw for that free private reading with me. So 2 chances to win with this video. So if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the shell, and this one's for you, shells, ring or fling, let's find out. So, as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that this is your story, could be a story, you want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So ring or fling, let's find out. Which is it? We'll get the clues. The golden moment, perfect timing for something. A time to walk alone, and the sentinel, protection. Golden moment, time to walk alone. You're being by yourself. There's a bit of a separation going on here, perhaps. Let's find out what's going on here. Synchronicity. Synchronicities around this relationship, that, you know, like the magical connection when you first met. A lot of synchronicities about that might make you feel like this is someone that's destined for you. You're meant to be together. What else? We've got listen. The secrets of the sea become apparent when we listen to the sound within the shells. Kind of listen to this person. What is it that they're saying? What are they communicating to you? Especially like with a break, but the break could be for protection because that's Sentinel card. So let's just get some more information before I can deduce whether this is a ring or a fling. Page of Pentacles, offering very little. But it's the start of something. The Wheel of Fortune. So, yeah, it could be a fated connection, but Nine of Swords, there's anxiety involved in this. Let's get deeper into this. Page of Pentacles, why? Someone's got choice. So, yeah, there's someone in the choosing phase, early days of relationships. They're offering very little at the start and just kind of seeing how things go. What's behind that is stripping illusions. So, someone that perhaps has been... perhaps they were a limerent before and fall in love quite easily and they've become kind of hardened. They are holding back a little bit, not believing in love as much, stripping illusions, being very real about it. So it's someone that's kind of been not hurt, yeah, perhaps hurt, but more like their expectations of love have been made more real. Do you know what I mean? They're kind of more real and down to earth now, not really believing in that fantasy anymore, and so not offering too much because, yeah, this person's just kind of been a little bit hardened by love, I think. The Wheel of Fortune. Element of fate and luck. Synchronicities around it, yes. But, you know, I'm just getting that feeling. It's almost like they might be trying to protect you from themselves. If they've said something like that, they might think that they're bad luck. You know, they might think that they're bad luck for you. Death, something needs to end. The Devil. Has this person told you that they're bad news for you? Like, something like that. You know, I think we should believe people when they tell us stuff like that. The Devil and Death, it's like, perhaps they've told you that they're in a situation, this isn't good timing and this is not good masculine energy. So they've taken charge and said, like, I'm not good for you here. I'm going to be unlucky for you or something like that. The Nine of Swords caused anguish. But happiness. But you think you might be happy with this person if it could be healed. The Sun, if it could be healed, you could be happy, but right now it's causing anxiety. I think this one should be a fling, you know, and I think you guys, you might be trying to make it into something more and thinking it can be healed, but if this is someone who has been hardened by their expectations of love and they've become very real about it and pessimistic, let's call a spade, they become pessimistic about love. This might not be the person for you. You might be an anxious attachment style. This is avoidant, for sure, avoidant. Now, they might not have always been avoidant, but this is an avoidant attachment style. This is someone that's kind of pushing you away. Retreat energies behind that. So you come closer to them, they push you further away. Yeah, this is someone like wanting something with you, you know, and so there might be, you know, attraction between you and all of that kind of thing, but then they'll push you away, you know. They want something with you, but they think that like something more is bad news, or it's not really for them, or they're not good for you, something like that, you know. Yeah, if someone's saying something like that, believe them, really. It's an avoidant, and avoidant is not good for you at all. Now, there might be synchronicities around this, but you need to listen to that, you know what I mean? The synchronicities could be around because the universe wants you to see clearly that you should not go for types like this. You know, I had a series of really bad relationships until one was like the pinnacle of the worst of the worst. It was so extreme that it's the one that woke me up. I'm like, what am I doing? I deserve way better than this, like almost the opposite to this. I needed to go out with someone that showed me to such an extent what all of the rest of them had been like just a little bit, for me to really see it and go, I'm going for the wrong type of person here completely. You've got freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want to be. You're free. You're free of this person. Fling, I would say. Be real. They're being real about it. You need to be real about it. You need to believe them. And stop waiting for change and thinking it can be healed. Maturity and strings attached. Yeah, this person is complicated. They've got strings attached. They're not healed. They're not open, available, all of those things. So there needs to be like a mature approach to this, of not like wishful thinking that something is going to change, but to go, no, this is where they're at. You've got to presume that someone is not going to change. And where they're at right now is exactly where they're at right now. Do you want a long-term relationship with someone if they don't change, if they're going to be exactly like this? Because it feels to me like you're apart at the moment. You can't have a long-term relationship with someone that's not with you, right? Tenderness and drought. So this could be what they're switching between. And I think when they want something from you, they want that love. So they've got the attraction to you. They want... The heart yearns for some love. They come to you then, but then they push you away. You know, then there's that drought because they're avoidant. They're avoidant, you know, and someone can heal themselves, yeah, but they're not going to do that within relationship. If they're going to do that themselves, they'll be by themselves and they'll do that. They're not going to do it in the periods that they're by themselves when they're not with you, because they're not really by themselves. They'll come back for more from you. So it's someone that's like half in a relationship, but not really. It's a fling. Or should be. Secrets and deception, see? Stuff that they're not telling you. And I have sexual fantasies about you. The attraction's there for sure. But in your imagination, this could be a good relationship. That's just in your imagination. And they miss you. So there is that pull towards you. And I think that could be what's reeling you in each time. But they will keep on pushing you away until they've sorted that out, you know. And I'm really not getting that they're sorting it out. But there's a spiritual awakening here. So they're going through something. I still wouldn't have optimism for it being sorted out. I ran away because I felt I couldn't live up to your needs and expectations. So admission there that they're not good enough for you, and mental health issues too. So they've got even more going on there as well. I would say definitely fling this one. It should be. You're going to be in a pattern of like stop, go, not a real relationship, never turning into that. So fling, I would say, for this one. But if that sounds like it is your story, could be a story, wanted to be a story, then you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. In that deeper dive, in that extended reading, I'm going to go into guidance for you. So what should you do then about this? In the situation you find yourself in right now, and also guidance for you guys together. Once you're in relationship with this person, what are the dynamics between you? How can you make it work really well? Are there even more red flags to look out for in this? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive it. Now the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder, so you do need to check in those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Click on the shell on any device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment, because that'll get you an entry into a private reading with me. A draw for a private reading with me at the end of the month, that is, as we'll get in that deeper dive read as well. But if you're not doing that, if this is where you're leaving me, then good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to that deeper dive read for even more, then I will see you in there very shortly.